What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Hewitt, Top Form Fitness, and guess what time it is?
It's time to do it with Hewitt.
This is another video in my Road to Rip series. In this video, I want to take you through a pre-exhaust workout. I just started my pre-exhaust training protocol, and if you've been following this series, I recently finished an Antagonist superset program, and then I had a deload week where I did some bodyweight training. And now I'm in the middle of my pre-exhaust program, and damn, these flies are getting painful. And what I'm going to do is take these to complete fatigue and then move on to a chest press, a compound movement. Basically with pre-exhaust training, that's what you want to do. Get an isolation exercise, completely destroy that target muscle group, and then immediately move on to a compound movement for that muscle group. So you can continue to push through more repetitions, continue to exhaust or fatigue that target muscle group by involving the accessory muscles. So here I'm using a dumbbell incline chest press, and usually I would use a barbell movement after a pre-exhaust, an isolation pre-exhaust, but I've been playing around with a little bit lighter weight on the incline. I feel I can really get a good squeeze. You know what? I'm putting my ego in the back seat for now, and I'm really focusing on good range of motion, good slow controlled tempo, continuous tension, and really trying to isolate those muscles that I want to grow. Baby weights, yeah, but I feel it. Squeezing out that last rep, hitting fatigue, and here's my man Joe Hughes from Fit in Sync. Look at this guy, he's shredded. It's ridiculous. Came up to London, Ontario to train with Joe. He's taking me through the poses for men's physique. This guy knows his stuff. If you're into physique or bikini, figure, check this guy out at fitinsync.com. Joe's a trainer and a men's physique competitor, and guy's ridiculously vascular and shredded and proportioned. Squeezing out last few repetitions here on the fly, really destroying those pecs. Getting ready to hit up the chest press right after. I think Joe ended up using pretty much the same weights as me the whole workout, and I outweigh him like by 30 pounds. So my ego took a little bashing in this session, but it was one hell of a good workout. All right, moving on to the chest press. Again, really focusing on technique, keeping the form strict, really working on that negative control and the eccentric, squeezing at the top. We worked in the 8 to 10 rep range, and I'm only showing one set of each exercise here, but we hit up about 4 or 5 sets of each exercise, and on the last set, we did a drop set, so we would always reduce the weight by at least 40% and then pump out as many repetitions as we could to fatigue again. Really finish that last set hard.
Go, squeeze.
Nice, Joe's grinding out this last repetition. Gonna feel that tomorrow. Now we're moving on to the next pair of exercises for shoulders. This is our push day today, so we're doing chest, shoulders, triceps. So on the next exercise, we're doing lateral raises, very strict, slight incline lateral raises right before an overhead press variation. Really can see those medial delts being hit right here. Now, doing it on a slight incline, leaning forward on a little bit of an incline on the bench, allows you to really isolate those medial delts without having to like turn the thumbs down and cause any impingement in the shoulders. Suggest you try this. Don't quite lock out all the way at the top and avoid coming all the way down to a resting position at the bottom. Just keep continuous tension on those delts, and then moving on to an overhead press. Again, I usually like to move on to like a barbell movement for overhead after an isolation movement with laterals, but like I said, we're really trying to isolate and get a really good full range of motion, and I just find I can do that better with dumbbells. So we're hitting up the dumbbells for both today, and you wouldn't believe how hard it is to move lightweight on an overhead after you've really completely exhausted with laterals. But trust me, you'll feel this. If you haven't tried pre-exhaust before, I really suggest you give it a shot. Like, I usually don't run a pre-exhaust program for more than 4 or 5 weeks in a row before switching back to like a more basic bodybuilding program. But I do find this helps to bring up some of my weak links and stimulate some new growth, and that's really what I need right now. So now moving on to my laterals.
All right, get him up there, buddy. Get him up there.
This is definitely a weak area for me. I got to make sure my shoulders stay as wide as possible while I lose body fat. I don't have a very broad shoulder structure to begin with, and I got a thick waist, so I mean, you figure it out. Not the ideal V taper that you want for men's physique. So I got a lot of work to do, but I'm going to work with what I got, and as long as I really focus on bringing up those shoulders and hopefully keep as much or maybe even gain a little bit on the medial delts while cutting back some body fat and trimming the waist, should do the trick. Again, baby weights, but trust me with this, you don't need a lot of weight after pre-exhausting if you're doing it right. The burn is real here. So if this were my last set, I would drop set again after I reach complete fatigue on these, have a lighter weight ready, and then pick it up right away and move right into a drop set to fatigue again. Moving on to the last pair of exercises for the workout today, we're doing tricep head cavers straight onto dips, parallel bar dips. We planned on using some weight on the dips. However, after isolating the triceps with the head cavers, arms were completely done and body weight was more than enough, as you'll see in a second. Joe is great form here. Really strict technique in all the exercises today. Was a solid workout overall today. I know we're really going to feel the chest, shoulders, triceps tomorrow. Doms is going to pay us a visit for sure. Finishing off with the dips now. Nice controlled negative, squeezing the triceps hard at the top. Of course, getting a lot of chest and shoulders involved here as well. Compound movement. Didn't get a lot of reps in at this point. Pretty fatigued, exactly what we want. Now moving on, if we wanted to finish off with a drop set on this, I would simply go to like bench dips or something like that to finish it off, unless you have like a Gravitron or assisted tricep dip machine. And now it's my turn. If you want to check out this program, I'll put a link right here on the video so you can download it as a PDF. I'll post it also in the description of the video as well. Recommend you check it out if you haven't done it before. At least try a workout, see what you think. Trust me, you're gonna feel it. My arms are just done here. Triceps are on fire. Wasn't sure how I was gonna get any dips in, but I managed to squeeze out a few reps. Felt good. If you got any questions or comments, post them down below in the comment section and I will reply. If you liked the video, give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Click that big yellow subscribe button right there. Thanks for watching. New videos are coming every weekend. And until next time,
Stay strong.